Students, let's start our new topic, that is multiplication of rational number. Already we have covered addition, subtraction of rational number. So in present topic we will see how to multiply two given rational number. For any two rational number a by b and c by d, we have to perform multiplication like this. We have to write a by b multiplication sign, then c by d, that is equal to, we have shown here that we have multiplied both the numerators and denominators are multiplied together. So we have written like a into c upon b into d. For example, consider this example 2 by 3 into minus 5 by 7. So what we have done, we have multiplied the numerator, that is 2 is multiplied by minus 5 and 3 is multiplied by 7. The result is minus 10 by 21. Next comes to the property of multiplication. First property is closure property. Closure property states that if we multiply two rational number, then their result is always a rational number. For example, here we have multiplied 1 by 2 and 5 by 7. So what is the result? 5 by 12. 5 by 12 is also a rational number. Commutative property. Second property is commutative property. This states that if two rational numbers are multiplied, then they can be multiplied in any order. That means, see here, if a by b and c by d are the two rational number and we multiplied it, then whatever be the result should be comes to equal to if we interchange the position of these two rational number. So in next step we have written c by d as first rational number and a by b as the second rational number. So whatever be their result should comes equal to this one. Let's see with the example. For example, 3 by 4 and 5 by 7 are the two rational number. So what we get after multiplication? 15 by 28. How this 15 by 28 comes? 3 5s are 15 and 4 7s are 28. So in the next step we have interchanged the position of these two rational number. We have written first 5 by 7 and after that 3 by 4. What is the result? 15 by 28. So result in both the cases coming out to be same. Hence the commutative property holds in case of multiplication of two rational number. Third one is associative property. As we know that associative property is applied when three or more rational numbers are multiplied together. That means they can be grouped in any order. Let's see. For example, here a by b, c by d and e by f are the three rational numbers. First we have multiplied a by b and c by d. Whatever be their result should be multiplied with e by f. Similarly, here c by d and e by f are multiplied first and whatever be their result should be multiplied with first rational number, that is a by b. For example, consider 1 by 2 and 2 by 3 are the two rational number. First they are multiplied, the result is 2 by 6 and then it is multiplied by 3 by 4. We get 6 by 24 as a result. Similarly, in the next step what we have done, we have first multiplied 2 by 3 and 3 by 4. Their result is 6 by 12 and it is multiplied with 1 by 2. The result is 6 by 24. So result in both the cases are coming out to be same. Hence associative property holds good in case of multiplication. Fourth property is existence of multiplicative identity. What do you mean by multiplicative identity? If we multiply any rational number by 1, the result is same rational number. Hence 1 is called as multiplicative identity for rational numbers. Next one is existence of multiplicative inverse. Every non-zero rational number, when multiplied by its multiplicative inverse, then the result is 1. So what do you mean by multiplicative inverse? When a given rational number is multiplied by its reciprocal. Here a by b is multiplied by b by a, then what we get? 1 as the result. Hence multiplicative inverse is also called as reciprocal. What is the other name of multiplicative inverse? It is reciprocal. Hence, for example, if you have to find the reciprocal of 5 by 7, then it will comes at 7 by 5. Next property is distributive law of multiplication over addition. So this law is applicable for three rational number. Here we have taken three rational number, that is a by b, c by d and e by f. So what distributive property states? When a by b, first rational number, is multiplied by the sum of the other two rational number, here c by d and e by f are both added, that will comes equal to when first rational number a by b is multiplied by c by d plus a by b is multiplied by e by f. Let's understand this property with an example. Here we have taken three rational number, 1 by 3, 2 by 3 and 3 by 4. First we have solved the bracket part. In bracket we have to solve the sum of these two integers. Then the sum of these two integers is coming out to be this, and it is multiplied by the first rational number, then the result is 17 by 36. Similarly, in the next step, first we have multiplied 1 by 3 with 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3 is multiplied with 3 by 4, and what is the result of first? 2 by 9. And what is the result of second? 3 by 12. And overall result is coming out to be 17 by 36. So result in both the cases is coming out to be same, hence property is satisfied. Next property is multiplicative property of 0. This states that if a rational number is multiplied with 0, then result is always 0. Now let's see some of the questions I have solved of exercise 1D. Just go through the question, and the remaining question, whichever part I have not done, you have to solve it by yourself. Now let's see question number 1, that is 3 by 5 and minus 7 by 8. Here we have first multiplied the numerator 3 into minus 7 and the denominators are multiplied together. What is the result? Minus 21 by 40. Next you have to multiply minus 12 by 5 and 10 by minus 3. So we have written numerator minus 12 into 10 upon 5 into minus 3. So see here, whatever be the terms are getting cancelled out, you should first try to cancel those terms. For example, 12 is cancelled out by 3, 3 4s are 12, and minus signs are cancelled, and also 10 is can be cancelled by 5, 5 2s are 10. So what is the result? 4 into 2, 8. 8 upon 1 is the required answer. Next one is, you have to verify the following. You have to verify whether left hand side is equal to right hand side. The question is 3 by 7 is multiplied by minus 5 by 9. And minus 5 by 9 is multiplied by 3 by 7. First you have to solve left hand side, and after that you have to solve right hand side and check whether the result is coming out to be same or not. First we have picked out left hand side, multiplied, the result is minus 5 by 21. Next we have taken right hand side and then we have multiplied, we get the result minus 5 by 29. Check, both the result are coming out to be same, hence the property is satisfied. Which property satisfied? Commutative property. Next question is, you have to once again verify. Here there are three rational numbers. So this property, as you can see, which property it is indicating, it is associative property. First you have to solve left hand side and then you have to check right hand side. Left hand side is solved, we get 10 by 39 as the result. After that right hand side is solved, we get 10 by 39 as the result. So both the answer are coming out to be same, hence associative property is verified. Question number 5th. Question number 4 I have not done. You have to solve it by yourself. It is very simple. Question number 5th. Find the multiplicative inverse of 13 by 25. So what do you mean by multiplicative inverse? By what number this number should be multiplied so that the answer will come out to be 1. So you have to multiply 13 by 25 by 25 by 13. So 25 by 13 is the multiplicative inverse of 13 by 25. Next, find the value of 5 by 8 power minus 1. So minus 1 power can be converted into plus by simply reciprocal the rational number which is present inside the bracket. So answer is 8 by 5. 8 by 5 is the required answer. Next question is, you have to verify again this property. Here also 3 rational number, but can you see which property this equation is representing? This is distributive property. Here is multiplication sign and in the bracket there is addition sign. So multiplication sign is distributed over addition. First you have to pick out LHS. After solving LHS you will get 137 by 182 as the answer. Now you have picked RHS. RHS you have solved both, then you get the answer 137 by 182. So both the answer are coming out to be same. Hence LHS is equal to RHS as the question is verified. This is the completion of exercise 1D. Remaining question you have to solve in homework, and in the next topic lecture we will start division of rational number. Thank you.